bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Hi guys, sorry we couldn't go live on this one, but we're here in the
middle of the woods.
Yep. So Northern Ghost Hunters, Shane, Debbie
and
Andrew. And Andrew's going to tell you a bit about this place because he's researched it and he knows the full details.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we're going back to 1838, and this used to be an area for a pit, a mining pit. And basically, it had two entrances to this pit. The main colliery, the more end colliery, was further up the hill up the top here. And the pit where we're going to show you later on is just down here. Is an entrance. It was a drift mine, and it went down into the main mine shaft. Well, what we're here for about tonight, because there were an absolute tragedy, and it changed the history of mining for the children and miners working as miners. 26 girls died here. Basically, it was a horrible disaster. It was a terrible disaster. There's a stream we'll show you later on. It's coming down past here. It's only a little small ravine. On that night, on the 4th of July in 1838, there was a massive flood storms. There were things getting wiped out. It was really, really bad. And this at the main colliery, the steam engine, what produced the cage, what went down, broke down. So the guys at the top shut down in this shaft, told the guys, stay there, don't come back, we'll get this sorted and we'll get you out. Well, 26 other girls thought, well, we'll go out through Nab's Wood, this is what this place is called, and there's the entrance there, they'll come out that way. Well, as they're coming out, there's 3 air shafts, air vents where they open the doors getting in. They says they push it down and the vacuum of the air comes down. It was really hard to push. They got through the first one, and they got through the second one, and there was one more to go. But they didn't realise, at these woods here, because it's on a slope, the water's banks bust and literally filled the hole where they want to get out. They managed to get it open, all the water rushed in, it smashed them against the previous door, and they all drowned. And it's absolutely horrendous. So you can imagine, but it took 4 years later to go through Parliament for that law to be changed. So we're here, we're actually at the site of the entrance. It's all filled in now, but it's obviously collapsed because obviously it's been a shaft. Hearing noises. And well, obviously we're in the woods, we're going to hear lots of noises. Did you hear that? Did you hear that crash? That crack?
Yeah, you had something quite close.
I was focusing on you.
It could be just an animal, it probably is. But we're all right here. There's no lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! And so
well, you say that.
So we're going to be potentially dealing with. Yeah. Well, we will be dealing with children technically. Here,
well, that's what we're trying to go for. And the parents, obviously, were going to come down here. They've been screaming, been bedlam. They've been horrendous. The workers trying to get them out, and they couldn't get down straight away because obviously the stream was still pouring into the shaft, and basically the girls they perished. It was a horrible, horrible death. And there was a barn, a local barn, and they made that into the morgue and they laid them all out. That barn's gone now. The main colliery is gone now. So all that's left here is this mine head, and there's a memorial down at the beginning of the woods where we walk by. We'll show that later on as well.
Yeah, we've got photos.
And it's all there.
We'll show you a few of the bell pits as well,
it's
which
called
is
the
quite
Huskar Pit disaster, if anybody wants to look it up. It's there were 3 main disasters in this area, in this town of Barnsley, in the UK, and all 3 changed the laws of mining. It was that bad, but we'll do them another date. But you know the main one. There's one the Coralline Mine back where it was the biggest disaster of all time in 1866 in England.
There's someone talking.
Yeah. Where 361 I think people died in numerous explosions, and the other one was at Oak Well, where the football ground is now. Yeah, there's an animal there. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's very,
so
very
that's
noisy.
That's basically the history of this place. So hopefully we're going to do some good investigation tonight. Get some SPs going. Get some EVPs going. Get
Thermal
some cameras
imaging,
out.
maybe.
Thermal imaging. Trying to think. These woods. Also, these are ancient woods as well, where they did bell pit mines. And I don't know if you know what that is, but basically they used to dig a hole from the top surface straight down until they got the mineral, because it's mineral here. And then when they get to the area, they start digging out. So you can imagine it goes down like a bell.
I'll cut to a photo here now, and then I will show you the clip of the actual bell pit, which is behind us.
That these guys got a bit greedy, kept going out, and they didn't put props up, and all of a sudden, bang. Just see what that is there behind us. Oh, it's nothing, it's just the lights. And it collapsed, and loads of people died. And we're talking about 500 to 700 years ago, when the old mining techniques, obviously, which are totally, but you can see the holes.
Catastrophic mining techniques, yeah.
Where the holes are, but it was a great award, wasn't it? Right, here's the bell pit, one of them anyway. As you can see, it's just a depression in the ground, as you can see now, but as it's been filled in, it's all dropped. But that would have gone, I'm not understanding it because I don't know how safe it could be. There's also reports of some gases come from these sort of things. And it basically goes down, and it's all been filled in, and there's loads of these absolutely everywhere, they're potted everywhere. You can tell they are man-made, so really interesting stuff. I wonder if anybody died in that one. How much water it must have been to overflow. It's about, what, 10 foot either side of the stream?
Yeah.
And that would have overflowed and poured into the shaft itself.
How awful. I mean, that's really
Look how
deep,
tranquility
isn't
it is now. And yet
It's just peaceful.
It's lovely.
So, and this is a very Blair Witchy style investigation with all this
Foliage and that.
yeah, foliage. So I can get here and I kind of start doing all this sort of stuff and getting really up close and and get all the snot coming out of my nose.
You've got to be a bit more wide-eyed than that.
There we go. And that's just as scary.
Do you know that Penny and I watched the Blair Witch Project and thought the footage was real throughout the whole thing?
Oh dear.
I had nightmares.
Yeah.
I was 15 and they asked to stay in my mum and dad's bed when I'd watched it. Honestly. And some Andrew. So we're here now, aren't we? This is the actual
Entrance of the pit itself, in the Nabs Wood.
Try to keep the camera still. So what have we had so far? Did you have a K2?
We had a K2. It was based.
You've got one going off. I was going to say,
That's me. That's going off at me.
be careful because we're not allowed to actually walk in here because of excess gas potentially and things.
There's gases still come up from the mines apparently.
Methane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not only just you. What's full of hot air tonight, is there?
There must be areas here that they're purposely burning methane off. You know, like they do landfill.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be as bad, but probably.
I think working down there would
It
be
won't be as
horrendous.
bad because it's not got rotting rubbish and landfill, but they must burn it off somehow at surface level. But then you can't get down into the mines.
Pareidolia done half kicking. Like, I'll try to point what you're there. I thought that was just a person stood, but it's just clearly loads of trees when you look. But just for a brief glance, you see all sorts of things, and there Andrew's hands. So weird in woods, isn't it? You're just looking everywhere and you think you see like feet walking round and all sorts. So we've got, this is probably not so brilliant outdoors, but we've never actually tried. It could be, but it's quite a warm night anyway. This is an infrared device, which is a prototype, and what we do, you can see that's a blue light. It's hard for you guys to see that. So blue is cold, green is now, and that's basically the normal temperature threshold where it should be, and then red is when it goes hot, and it's going to basically pick up a temperature spike. So if we do that onto green and then cover the temperature probe, there we go, it's changed. So this is designed to actually pick up temperature spikes, but being outdoors, as it's getting darker, it's naturally going to get cooler anyway, so it's probably not going to be so accurate, but we'll see. It's just something to use. This is a Project Paranormal app, and it's totally free on the Google Play Store. David Barrett, Karen Barrett from Project Paranormal, and it's made by Brian Holloway from Whitby, sorry. So what I'll do is turn the banks down. I've got a Bluetooth speaker over here, and we'll just see if we can actually
And
connect
I've also
to
got
it.
doing live EVP as well, so if it catch anything, I know it's going to be a bit noisy with that, but we'll see.
Right, so I'll turn this down and we'll go for it. Hello? You may need to come a bit closer.
Hello, is any spirits here? Is any of the children here? Do you remember that day? 4th of July? That rainy, stormy night? Can you remember trying to, when the steam engine broke down at the main shaft, and you were told to stay still?
Stay still, it said, don't you? You said that then.
You were supposed to stay there, they'll get the engine fixed, and they'll get you out. But 26 of you girls decide to come out this entrance here.
It's actually mimicked a couple of words what you said, you know.
Has it really?
Literally. Yeah, as you said the word, it said the same word. I'll probably say 2 or 3 times. We'll listen back up and see if we can pick that up.
Well, you can remember with the stream, when you go into the entrance to the air vents, you open 2 of the air vents.
Yeah.
Then you opened the
Did you hear
third
that?
one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and all that water came rushing in from the debris up here. And you're all slammed against the second door.
You're making my head tingle. Big time.
Can you remember that?
How did you die? Any idea?
Did you drown, or were you sort of fatally injured? Were you, or did you drown?
No.
Did you drown? Were you fatally injured?
We're really sorry what's happened because
It's horrible.
It's horrible. I feel sick thinking about it. It's absolutely horrible.
Did your parents come to rescue you? Did your mum and dad come?
Can you give us your name, please? It's hard to hear, isn't it?
Yeah.
What were your names? Can you tell us your names?
I'm going to try and find a name.
We really want to know because we want to remember you.
Can you tell us your name?
There's another bell pit behind you there. There's a light there. Oh, that's our gear.
That's ours.
At least we know where our stuff is.
Oh, is that a bell pit here? Yeah.
It's so
You
obvious.
can just see how it dips massively down, like straight down in there. That's a bell pit. Right, Echo Vox Classic. I don't like this as much as the Project Paranormal one. It seems to be a little bit more noisy, but we've had some good stuff from it, haven't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Been swore at through it, told to go away. We've had confirmation of all sorts. Yeah. So what we're wanting tonight through this spirit, if you can come forward, I'll let you listen to me first. If you can step forward and try to use this device to communicate, if you can tell us anything, but what I'd really like to know when I press start on here, if you can use this device to just tell me what your name is, I'd really appreciate that. So if you can tell me your name now, I'd really, really appreciate it. Okay, can you tell me how many of you there are here? How many of you is there? We are bringing a spirit close, you know, now, by the way.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like, just stood behind me here.
Where's the camera?
I'm in my hands.
It's there, he's got it. Not getting anything through
No,
this.
It seems to be
I
happening.
prefer the other one, like I say. We're totally free app. Actually, we've had some amazing things from it. So I'll keep going. Project Paranormal,
show you that.
Brian Holloway, and Project Paranormal's David Barrett and Karen Barrett, the lovely Scottish friends from across the border, across Adrian's Wall. But it works in a sim.
That was a laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah. She'll be laughing when she's going to fall in a minute.
Could well be that.
How many spirits are here with us now? Shane can feel you. He knows you're here.
Good, I can't now.
You're following Debbie, are they? Hey up. Was that an hey up? Was it the Yorkshire turn?
We were so young though, weren't we?
Very young. It's tragic.
Like
Absolutely
10-year-olds.
tragic.
Will they understand how to communicate like this at 10?
Well, I would have thought so. I've read some of the people that were investigating after the pit, and they were talking to the girls. And what was that?
I'll turn this off.
Might have been a bird. And it showed you the letters they wrote, and they did say that they didn't go to school.
Turn that.
Yeah. They didn't go to school, but they couldn't read and write. But they did go to Sunday school. They didn't really know who Jesus was, even though. But they were told to pray by the parents. And I've read some of their letters, like, and it's heartening. It's unbelievable what these children went through. Bad enough for an adult, never mind a child. But
so many noises about, but
yeah,
there's just too many things to.
It's woodlands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This isn't.
Yeah, that's I was listening to that. And there's no lights over there whatsoever. I'm not going to show you what's going on. That's just the Shane sensor with the temperature thing, which is that red now? What colour is that?
Red, it's gone up.
It's gone up. It should go down.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'll be going. It should get cold.
Yeah, because
I never realised that.
we did hear something. I'm colourblind, by the way, so that's why I was just guessing. It don't.
Right, green.
Well, that looks yellow to me, but there you go.
Right.
Here's the Wanderer.
Be careful.
Sorry.
Wrecking the joint.
Yeah, so that went red from green. So
Yeah, it's gone up.
Did
The
it?
temperature went up. It really.
Wow.
But it's been like it for a while though, because when we were down there, it was a red light, but I didn't really
I've not
think
seen
about
it
it.
green tonight at all. It wasn't green when I left, was it?
No, it's been red for a while, but I didn't see the point. It was
So
green
the
when we set
temperature's
it
gone
up.
up.
Yeah.
You guys will have seen when I set it up. It's been
Okay,
that.
so this time of night it's going to go down.
You were in like
yeah.
cracking of wood and things.
Yeah, but that could
That was
be
probably me. To be
deer.
fair.
deer and thing or whatever.
Yeah,
The odd
it's
badger.
going to be badgers and
Corsicas.
foxes around,
And beavers.
If you can see
and beavers.
lions, tigers, and bears. Oh man,
Would you get one? It's quiet.
isn't it?
Yeah, really quiet.
Ghostly quiet.
Though, do you know what? Up there,
Up there, up here.
I had a sense of but I'm looking into dark areas. I just felt,
Being watched type thing.
yeah.
Cool.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I never get that.
It's
Andrew.
great, isn't it?
I just felt.
Right, we've got a thermal imaging camera on here, so Andrew's gonna have a little play with it. We'll cut to the footage just to show you an example.
Yeah, there's my hand.
Yeah.
It's really, so I'm trying to see if I can see if there's any animals around or anything like that.
You can't really see it through this screen.
Can't you?
But we'll cut to the footage and just show you Andrew waving, and then if anything else comes up we'll cut to that as well, but we'll see. Probably going to be better indoors. We'll cut to that so we can see us actually waving.
Will you speak to me? Because I'm a girl. Can you make a noise?
It's me.
Can you make a noise in these woods, please? Can you snap a branch? Can you make some twigs move?
Moving this bottle because it keep knocking it. There we go. We've been sat here, guys, probably about 45 minutes now. We've been here about 2 hours so far. Not really had anything happen apart from noises, but some of them we potentially could explain, so it's a bit difficult.
If there's any children in these woods, can you play? Can you throw something? Make a noise against a tree? It's okay, we're not going to run away from you.
Yeah, I heard that.
Can you make a noise, please? Can you laugh or giggle? Definitely quiet.
Right, guys, we've been here, what, about 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours?
It's flown, hasn't it? It's gone really, really quick.
Yeah, it has actually, yeah.
But to avail it, nothing much as we can see now. Obviously, we'll review the footage of the things that we've caught. You never know, we might have got some on EVP, we might have got some on camera. You never know, but there's nothing
Dead as
evident.
a dodo, to be fair.
The only thing what got a bit more interesting for you guys to see was when the temperature gauge went red instead of going blue. But it's gone blue now from green, apparently. I'm colourblind.
Yeah, it's showing blue, definitely,
showing
behind the camera.
So that's natural causes, so that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Apart from the wildlife, we felt nothing here.
No.
You had a sense of something around you, didn't you?
Yeah, I did when we were calling out a while ago, but then it just faded quick.
Yeah.
It's really quiet here. There's nothing was there.
The only I think the only problem is the deaths happened a bit further underground, so is it going to be more energy there, or is it only going to be energy on the anniversary?
Yeah, the 4th. Well, we're not far away from it, are we?
Weird. We'll never really know. But thank you for watching anyway, guys.
And enjoy. Stay safe.
See you later.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. a step back.